The Philippines is a country in Southeast Asia and an archipelago, boasting more than 7,100 islands. The islands are grouped into three major islands: the Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. The national languages of the country are Filipino and English. However, there are eight major language branches that are spoken in the country, which is Tagalog, Ilocano, Kapampangan, Pangasinan, Waray, Cebuano, Ilonggo, and Bicol. However, the major language being taught in the Philippines is Tagalog. There are three major cultures that impact to the Filipino culture heavily: the Chinese, Spanish, and American. History played a critical role in the evolution of Filipino cultural life, affecting their character and how they think and act. Hello Chomsky, and hi to everyone who's watching right now. Welcome to my channel. So for today's video guys, I'm going to talk all about what are the influences country in the Philippines. First influence are the Chinese. Chinese influence in the Philippines in the 10th and 16th centuries and before the Spanish colonization. Chinese traders sailed to the Philippines. They brought porcelain and silk in exchange of beeswax, deer horn, and tripang or sea slug. The trade with China was the beginning of a major influence and contribution within the Filipino culture. Some culinary techniques that the Filipinos were taught include suited dishes, rice cakes, and noodle dishes like pancit. In addition, the Chinese way of family structure also heavily influenced the traditional Filipino tradition. The Chinese way of family structure also heavily influenced the traditional Filipino family structure. The traditional Filipino structure is very rigid, authoritarian, and uses Chinese-based nomenclature. The eldest son is called Kuya, and the eldest daughter is referred to as Ate. Both Kuya and Ate have authority and responsibility over their siblings. The Arab influence. Yes, Arab influence in the Philippines. About 200 years before the Spanish arrived in the Philippines, Arabs traded and settled in the Philippines. In Mindanao, the Arab influenced and converted the indigenous people to Islam. Besides making Mindanao an Islamic and scared island, the Arabs also introduced the Senate form of government. In this type of government, a sultan is the main chef in charge. A sultan gains his power, control, and sovereignty through the number of followers he gains, rather than wealth. In addition, Arabs have some influence in numerous Filipino languages. Words such as apo or grandchild, alamat or legend, sulat or letter, and salamat or means thank you came from the Arabic language. Oh, Arabs also introduced the use of calendars to the Filipinos. Last but not least, Arabs improved the relationship between the Philippines and other Asian countries. Since Arabs colonized Mindanao and were a powerful empire, the Arab Empire was the center of commerce in Asia. The last one is Spanish. Yes, Spanish influence in the Philippines. On March 16, 1521, Ferdinand Magellan, a Portuguese explorer, sailing for Spain, arrived in the Philippines. He first landed on the island of Homonhon and explored several islands before arriving at Cebu. At Cebu, he baptized and converted Philippine natives to Christianity. The chief of Cebu admired Magellan and asked him to kill a rival chef in a nearby island of Mactan. The chief of Mactan was Lapu-Lapu. Magellan and his comrades went to Mactan and wanted Lapu-Lapu and his people to bow before the chief of Cebu, succumbed to Spanish rule, and be converted and baptized as Christians. Lapu-Lapu rejected the offer. The Battle of Mactan began. Magellan and his comrades attacked Lapu-Lapu and his tribe, but were overpowered. The war ended within 2 hours. Spaniards were defeated by Lapu-Lapu and his tribe. Ferdinand Magellan was struck by a bamboo spear and died on the island of Mactan. Lapu-Lapu became the first hero of the Philippines. Lapu-Lapu was the first Filipino to resist Spanish colonization and delayed the Spanish conquest for over 40 years. After the height of Spanish conquest in the Philippines for about 40 years, Spain still managed to conquer and influence the country greatly for at least 300 years. One of the major Spanish influences in the Philippines is regionalism. A Filipino is discontented with the group he or she belongs to. He or she will walk away and form his or her group. Another major influence is Christianity. At least 80% of Filipinos are Christians, mostly Roman Catholics. Just like the Hispanic tradition, Filipinos usually set up altars in their homes. The altar usually consists of the crucifix, flowers, candles, pictures of saints, and a statue of the Virgin Mary. The three countries which influences in the Philippines. First is the Chinese, next is the Arab, and the last one is the Spanish. So, thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for your time and effort. I hope you enjoy watching this video. Please like the button and tap the notification bell for more updates when I upload a new video. Thank you so much and please subscribe to my channel. Hope you enjoy it. Have a good day.